When I got to Brockman freshman year, when I was moving in, my mom said that this is going to be like your second home, and I said, no way.
Fantastic! Terrific! Great! All day long! Double up! Triple up!
I've just never been so happy to be so wrong about something.
If I could go back and talk to my freshman self, I would tell myself to not go to the calf as much. There are other food choices and other things like that to help keep the freshman 15 off.
One of the coolest things that happened was my freshman year, we did the crosstown shootout. There was a camp out. I didn't expect to have that much fun sleeping on a cold ground for 2 nights, but it's something I'll never forget.
Watching the Sweet 16 this year, just because it was really important as a senior to me, and I was just so happy to be surrounded by people that loved me, and like the whole Xavier community is very, loving and compassionate, and it was just a really good and positive place despite the fact that we didn't win, and I thought that was a really special feeling, was that we were sad that we didn't win, but nobody felt like we had lost anything.
The clubs, I mean, I'm in the weekend program, but I made an effort to reach out to some of the student organizations. So I was involved with the PRSSA, and we put on a seminar before the career fair.
If I could talk to my freshman self, I would tell myself to go for it and to do something different.
I think I'll probably take away, in nursing, tying in the core curriculum that we've had. It's, maybe I won't necessarily use everything I had in these philosophy classes. Maybe not, maybe Descartes' discourse on method won't be applicable to nursing per se, but being able to learn how to critically think and how to ask the difficult questions will definitely be something I take away in professional practice.
So something about Xavier and my experience here that made me really happy was the focus on social justice, seeing the social justice and seeing that our world's not perfect. I think it really opened up my eyes, and I think for me, I'm not going to let them close.
All of the professors I've had, whether it was in my major, my minor, or any of the core classes that I took, they were all always willing and available to make the extra step, whether I had a question on homework or just needed a little explanation on a grade that I got. Their doors were always open for me to go and speak with them, and they're really trying to make your experience that much better.
They're close in small classes, and the teachers are very close to you, and they talk to you, and you can go to office hours. So the education is definitely one that will stick with me for the rest of my life.
The academics are one thing, but when you learn to be a man for others, when you learn to be a woman for others, you learn to step away from what makes you the individual that you are, but learning how to contribute to everything that's around you.
If I could talk to my freshman self, I guess I would say that, one, you pick the right place, so you don't have to worry about that.
You guys win.
I think studying abroad was definitely something that when I originally came to Xavier I didn't expect to do, and was really an amazing opportunity for me to learn outside the classroom.
Service wasn't really a huge part of my life before Xavier, and coming in, I did alternative breaks. I've done service opportunities outside of Xavier University, and that is something I wasn't familiar with until I came here, and now it's a big part of my life doing service.
The student commitment is something that I really think every student can live by, and it really just speaks volumes to who we are as people, who we want to become, and what our community is.
I think I'm just going to remember the awesome friendships that I've made throughout the years.
If I could go back and talk to freshman year Victoria, I think I would tell her to cherish every moment and realize that every single decision you're going to make in the next 4 years is going to change your life in some way or another.
If I could tell my freshman self one thing to change, it would be to not wear a lanyard freshman year.
So take your time, breathe easy.
Treasure the time that you spend
living in the dorm with your friends, because you'll never get that again. And
appreciate that you don't have to do dishes in the caf.
Mom and Dad aren't going to be mad at you for not wanting to be a business major, and everything will work out and you will end up very, very happy.
And Xavier, you really learn that success is about being passionate about what you do, loving what you do, and the ability to impact people. That's what matters.
I've had so many people supporting me along the way. You know, I've had my parents, my sister, faculty, staff members, friends, just random students come up to you encouraging you to do a great job. That's really not my success story, but ours, that I've been fortunate to have this great community supporting me, and because of that, I've been able to do really awesome things.
Oh, I'll tell you all about